I think one of the main things that plagues a lot of brothers out here, man, is a lot of brothers just haven't found purpose yet. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of brothers haven't found what makes them go, their passion, that fire inside that burns them up. Uh, a lot of brothers are still stuck in this position where they're literally operating and functioning solely based off what they saw, heard, and experienced throughout their upbringings and throughout their traumas. Um, and it's like they get frozen in that state. You know, it's like they get frozen in that position, and years go by, and before you know it, you know, kids and toxic relationships and just um, crazy situations, you know, jail, if not worse. You know, it's like these are all the outcomes and the results from just, I guess, never learning or breaking away from a certain type of life or a certain type of way of living, and it kind of becomes embedded. It kind of becomes like second nature or stuck in their way of life and just, you know, way of living. It's like second. It's like natural instinct. Certain behaviors and certain actions and certain just ways of doing things. You know. Um, I really try to emphasize that and expose that, you know, to the younger guys, and implement some type of structure or some type of outlet that will help them rehabilitate and recover, you know, from their traumatic past and their traumatic experiences. But it's all a choice, you know. It's really all a choice, and it's really all a decision that needs to be made individually within ourselves first, um, to be able to even conquer any type of milestone or progress moving forward and learning yourself. You know, this is why so many men, so many brothers out here, black men especially, we, you know, grow up and nothing changes. It's like we get older, but nothing changes. It's like we're still stuck in that teenage mindset, and we apply that. So many of us apply that to so many things in our lives, and it's detrimental. It's just like the results, the outcomes are just uh, fatal or just not good. You know, so it's like most situations that come from that, or come from just not knowing, you know, being unaware, ignorant to certain things. It's something that, you know, so many of us, most of us, have never been taught or shown, but it's holding us back. It's holding us back in relationships. It's holding us back in our careers. It's holding us back in our families. It's holding us back with our kids. It's like there's so much that comes from that and comes about of that, you know. And it's just sad, man, because the only people, the only human beings that's affected by this are the kids. You know, the only people that are affected by these movements and these actions and these this way of living, are the kids. But it's all about acceptance. It's all about accountability. It's all about acceptance. It's all about just wanting to do better. So many brothers out here just simply don't want to do better, and just simply don't want to do anything differently. So that's why it's like so many brothers stay stuck in their positions in life, and nothing ever changes. Just more toxicity. I feel like this is the only way to talk to most brothers, man, and try and reach most brothers, because most brothers really not trying to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Most brothers really not trying to hear this when you engage face to face or you talk to them in person. It's like a lot of brothers ain't trying to hear none of that, and it's unfortunate, because the very things most brothers need to hear out here is the very things that most brothers turn away from or resent or repel away from. It's unfortunate, man. I don't know what the future will be like for black men here in America, especially. Just because of the lack of knowledge, lack of wisdom, and lack of structure in most brothers' lives, that lack of discipline as well. It's like that all takes an effect, man, on our lives and how our lives turn out and what becomes of our lives. I understand, and I'm starting to see more and more, man, that like because so many brothers literally had no one in their life, no type of male influence, no type of male example in their life to show them any better or show them any different. It's like a domino effect, man. One goes down, everyone goes down, and that's exactly what happens in the lineage and the bloodline in these families. The male figure or the male example, if he's either not there or not fulfilling his role, man, it's a domino effect. The children, the sons, the kids are gonna grow up and be even worse, and it's very unfortunate, man, and it's exactly why so many of these young boys are killing each other, killing themselves, killing others. It's like it's really so sad, man. What it's coming to, if you was to go online and look up all these homicides throughout the cities and throughout the hoods in America, man, it'll blow your mind just how many of us are killing each other and shooting each other down like dogs. And it literally all stems from just literally never learning anything other than what you're learning from the TV, the music, the media, your friends, the streets. It's like that's all that's being taught, man, and that's all that's being shown and exposed to these young kids that turn up, that grow into adulthood if they make it that far. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. If brothers could find their passions, if they could find their passion, if they could find their passion, then they'll find their purpose, man. They'll find their purpose, and you gotta have to see it. You gotta see it when no one else sees it. You gotta know it when no one else wants to know it. It's like you have to stay committed to whatever it is your dream is. You have to stay committed and dedicated to whatever it is your vision is, and what you see happening for yourself, what you see happening for your family, what you envision. I don't know what it's going to take, man, at this point, Like, I really don't know what it's going to take at this point to, I guess, penetrate certain mindsets of the masses of brothers out here, man. It's like, like, what's it going to take, Well, with that being said, those are my thoughts on brothers with purpose and their passion and everything else. I will be back with more, and kind of dive into different topics and different things, but just kind of wanted to get that one off my chest and kind of elaborate on that a little bit. Just came to mind why so many brothers are just out here struggling, man, and just lost. It seems like, man, it's like so many brothers are just lost, man, and careless. It's like so many brothers out here just literally don't care about anything. It's so crazy, man. It's crazy to me what so many brothers make sense. It's crazy to me what makes sense to so many brothers out here and what doesn't. And this is exactly why so many black men, go to their grave miserable, broke, disconnected. It's just like, I'm seeing it, I'm seeing it from ground up.